Alright, clutch cable replacement. Pretty sure this will work for generally any cable driven clutch on a motorcycle. But I'm putting Vulcan and Ninja 500s because it's basically the same thing. This is a 93 Vulcan, but if you got a 2003 Ninja 500, pretty sure it's the same as long as you got a cable. So, I'm changing mine because it broke about 16 miles from home on the way back, and yep, I actually noticed it too before I left, but I went ahead and drove anyways. If you can see that, that was contacting my muffler from exhaust pipe. It's alright though. Tools needed: a pair of fingers and a pair of 12mm wrenches. One insane little spawn of the devil pit bull puppy, little working buddy. Just gonna break loose these two nuts right here. Really simple. Give you all the slack on one side. Actually, take this one all the way out, and then give you a bunch of slack on this side. Just all the way. That way, you can get on the slack here. You see this? It's got a little spot that you can push this through. The opening in the back there. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Nope, need two hands. So you just slide it forward enough in there to get to your open wire. That's just water. So you can slide it out the back end there. Then you push this nut all the way out. Do basically the same thing here. Get it all the way out so it'll pop out the back of there. Now just fish her out. Now using your fingers, or you might have to use a pair of pliers or something, break this loose. And the same thing, just back her all the way out here. This one comes out, and you line up the slot in the side of there, so it comes out here, all the way on the edge, and it pops out to the bottom there. Where are we at? You'll see it. Junk. Alright. If you want to clean this up now while you're there, I'm not. Before you go ahead and just slap your new cable on, I'd recommend, just from past experience with throttle cables and the like, just pull that out a bit, get you some 3-in-1 oil, or some, like I did, some WD Fruity, or water dispersant on the 40th try. Get her down in there, just move that back and forth a few times, get that stuff in there, it don't take much. And it helps us in the long run, I promise. Hopefully you kept track of where your cable came out of and you can fish it back through the same way. Else, you're going to have to figure it out on your own. Like I said, this is basically the same process on any bike. You might have a little bit different shapes on the end or something like that. But just keep track of where your cable went. It makes it a lot easier. I'll just do everything in reverse, line up the slots, bring her around, line up your slots in here, go ahead and drive this all the way in to give you all the slack. And come down here, and you'll have all the slack just about you need to on here to do the opposite here. As you see, I'm not babying you through all this. But now that you got it on, get it all together there. You don't want a whole bunch of slack here, but you don't want to put preload on it either. You want it to be just about where, that's where you put this one. And that one kind of just holds it in place and then snug her up. Then, or maybe you do this first, whatever. You want to get the slack out of this side. I turn this out until the cable ain't wobbling all over the place. I prefer to do it this way, it just feels more righter. Now, just get it where it feels about right, like it was before. It's a little too tight. Maybe you want to put a little bit more WD in there, or you don't want to have this crazy tight so it has too much stress on it and just breaks quick. Anyways, I'm probably actually going to take a little bit off of there by backing this in. So, easy enough. Loosener. Turn it in, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Tighten it back up. Yeah, it's a little. That feels about right now. Alright, so what was that?